Welcome to the Community Bite podcast, the 15th Community Bite podcast, hosted by your humble and savior, Big T. Uh, and today we have anonymous deaths,
Just call me Al the Pal, man.
Al the Pal, and Holly. Holly back again.
How's it going?
We got the king of games, Mark.
That's trademarked. Trademarked. Cut it, banned.
Fucking hate you, Mark. And then we have Steven, or Steph.
Hi, I'm Gus.
I fucking hate you. Fucking hate you.
I'm Bruce.
I fucking hate you. I hate all.
Today's podcast is brought to you by NatureBox,
Not sponsored by anything. We're not sponsored.
Today,
This
Dollar Shave Club,
podcast is, yeah, get your fucking
Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll.
Audible.
HentaiSchool.com.
I remember why I banned Mark from the podcast now.
I didn't even get to play the whole song.
Yeah, because he's gonna get taken down. That's why.
Nah, it's fine.
I wouldn't be surprised if even that little bit he played is too much.
Here, how about this? I sing the theme, it'll be fine.
No, absolutely not. I refuse.
Fair enough. I'll allow it.
All right, Mark. Why don't we start off with our topic? Our joint topic today is our Yu-Gi-Oh match.
We have a joint
that
topic. Oh, yeah.
Our Yu-Gi-Oh match. This happened
Dude,
this Saturday. Friday?
Dude, how's
Friday?
the Shadow Realm?
I think it was Friday.
So Friday, me and Mark had our Yu-Gi-Oh match, and I said I'd kick his ass, and I didn't even lay a single hit on him.
You did not.
I did not lay a single hit on him. He took his 5-headed dragons and shoved it right up my ass.
Did he use
So
Toontown?
beforehand, I had Blue Eyes White Dragon kicking your ass.
It was I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh competitively, but I'm glad I did. But so sadly the result was I lost, and I'm in the Shadow Realm currently.
Tito, here's a secret. Did I tell you the secret? You know
No.
those 3 face down cards I had?
Yeah, those were the eggs, right?
Nope. Oh no, the spell trap cards.
Oh, the first 3?
Two of them were mirror forces,
Oh my god.
and one of them was I forgot the name of it. But if you attack one of my monsters, I destroy one of your monsters. I used to
That's-
destroy the attacking monster.
You just
Oh,
the secret is you need the heart of the cards.
I'm such
Yeah.
a troll.
You need indeed. Mark believed in the heart of the cards more than I did, so therefore, I did lose. I'm in the Shadow Realm for now, but at my
How is the Shadow
rematch,
Realm?
it's damp, nice and moist.
How many
It's
episodes?
Do you happen to see Maximilian Pegasus there?
not yet, not yet.
Oh, that's a shame.
I need to. I will steal his deck and come back with a vengeance. My Toontown will fuck you up, Mark.
Try to avoid
So-
him. He might have some chloroform on him.
Yeah,
Shit.
dude. All right. So moving on. Just wanted to get that out of the way. D&D returned. Our RT D&D. Our community by D&D returned with the vengeance, so to speak. We killed this fucking beast of an animal. It's ridiculous. And took about like 2 hours to beat it, which is just so long. It was so long.
Jesus
And,
Christ, 2 hours?
Yeah, it took like an hour and a half, 2 hours almost. It was just like, geez, this is taking so long. But it was fun. It was good to be back for sure. So it was fun. And but I say I probably played the most important role, of course, because I'm the best character on our D&D adventure. So
See, I don't play D&D. I just hear it from the rest of the people. I hear you're an asshole character. I don't know.
oh, for sure. See, that's the thing. I'm chaotic neutral. I'm like the Joker. I'm freaking,
I
I'm
like
crazy.
The Joker. I'm crazy. You don't know what I'm gonna do.
You don't know what I'm gonna do. It's true. You
Fucking
don't know what I'm
wild
gonna do.
card.
But
Dude,
yeah.
hashtag random.
Hashtag random. So yeah, it was good to have D&D back. And let me see what else. We're having sort of a resurgence of the discords, so to speak. We're gonna have movie nights on the FH discords, which is nice, and the anime nights, which we with Stephen is taking charge
Oh.
of. If you want to talk about that for a little bit.
I recently set up a survey on the Funhouse Discord about which anime we should watch, and a lot of people have suggested hentai, so
We
we might just do that if
Dude.
we have an 18 plus group.
Is that the front runner right now?
No, the front runner is like action adventure.
yeah, like Hunter.
I will
x
say,
Hunter, the best anime
if you-
ever.
I will say, there was a genre that was missing, sadly, and it
What?
was Yuri. There was no Yuri.
Well, there's
I'm
Shonen AI, which is basically. Oh wait, I think I removed that Shoujo AI. Well, Yuri's hentai.
No, Yuri
Not
did not.
necessarily.
It's
Two-
girls love.
It's just two
I mean-
young anime girls kissing. That's all it is. That's all I
since
want.
since action adventure and now Yuri are the top list, we're gonna watch Fate Khalid.
What about
Prisma
you?
Ilia.
Fake Kelly, dude, awesome, great. That's what I wanted to
We're
hear.
gonna watch little elementary girls make out with each other.
Oh, sick as fuck,
their
man.
powers through their tongues.
Hype,
Come.
hype.
Become magical girls.
Oh man, yeah, Puella Magica, Madoka Magica.
As long as there's no lolly, man.
Yeah, and we're gonna start
Always
having more.
appropriate.
We're gonna start having more game nights on both RT and Funhouse and
Dude,
Couch Hop and all that stuff.
Dude,
So
what is
we're
game
gonna-
night?
What is
Dude.
game night?
What?
Yeah, we host the best game nights.
Well, hey, we're gonna share the responsibility amongst all the discords. So
Wait, guys, you're forgetting like an important topic that came out of this Friday's game night. Mark X Holly is now a thing.
No,
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
get me out of here. Get
Mark
me
and
out of
Holly,
here.
Mark and Holly
Get me out of here.
are now lovers.
Where's my
Exactly.
gun?
It's my new favorite yaoi. It's called Mark X Holly.
Finally,
What are you talking
The
about?
truth
Holly's
has
a
come
girl.
out.
Holly is a girl, so you
so
can tell by the name. It's
Before
very
you keep
feminine.
going, I need to read this real quick. Today's podcast brought to you by NatureBox.
I'm gonna punch you in the fucking face. I'm gonna take away your fucking rolls or mute you.
Can
Jesus
this
Christ.
can this podcast be community by brought to you by ...
Get this podcast sponsored. Give us the cash.
Could it just be community brought to you by like the RT Discord?
Sure, yeah, let's go. Let's go with that. Let's go.
This
So-
podcast brought to you by a yaoi relationship.
Oh yeah, between Mark
Holly
and
X, Holly X, Holly X Mark.
Holly
the
X
Yahweh relationship.
Holly.
Holly X Holly.
The true
Let me see.
OTP.
Yeah, I'm in love with myself. So, hey, all right. Now that I got all the house cleaning out of the way, now to my real topic, which
Anime.
is
Anime.
no. I'm sorry, it's not. So it's is it safe to say that all of you are pretty big are gamers? Safe to say, it's pretty safe to say.
I mean, we're
Anime
from
game.
here from a game. Yeah, like I love that Hataifu boyfriend.
Yeah, I like Galgun.
Galgun,
Yeah.
double piece.
I'm a big
Yeah,
I'm a big MLG on Honey Pop.
yeah, I'm,
So-
I'm
Got that
with,
Katawa Shoujo down too.
I'm with Big
Dude.
T on this. PCs are a plague that need to be demolished. And,
Oh, dude,
consoles-
you're
Oh
my
my
boy.
god.
We're not okay. You're my boy, and I appreciate you saying that. But we're not talking about that today. That's for that's
Don't fucking.
you know
don't
I
get
can
fucking
go
Pete
off for
started.
15. I can go for 15 minutes about that. But you know,
A whole 15 minutes.
yeah. So September next week, Labor Day next week, I think. Yes, and
Oh,
so I
yes.
think so that I'm gonna say that probably starts the fall season for games. Is that safe to say that fall season games probably start end of September ish?
Yeah.
Yeah, end of September, beginning of October.
Well, not anymore since Final Fantasy 15 got delayed, but yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, shut up.
Well, Persona 5
one
is going
cares
to come
about your
out
weebly
end of
trash.
September.
Well, in Japan.
Yeah, just import it. Easy, dude.
Yeah. Let me just learn
Yeah.
Japanese to
Easy.
play the game.
Well, I'm sure you could change the subtitles.
No, you can't.
Oh, you can't.
Yeah,
That
they're
sucks.
generally
No,
pretty
they don't have
localized.
subtitles. The Western releases only have dubs.
That
Dude,
sucks.
subs
But
not dubs.
um, so
There's
what are
no
you
dual
guys?
language, no subtitles.
What are you guys most excited for? This fall season of games. For me personally, it's Battlefield One because this is gonna be my first Battlefield game, so it's gonna be
Seriously?
interesting jumping in. Yeah, I haven't played. I played a
Wow.
little bit of Battlefield 4. That's about it, really.
I played since Bad Company 2. God, that was such a while ago.
Yeah, that was a while ago. But
Yeah, I'm just saying.
my friend's a big fan of Battlefield 1, and I think it's so ballsy for them to go away from the trend of like futuristic
I still think it's
gaming.
a stupid name.
You think it's a stupid name?
Yep.
Why do you
Battlefield
say that?
1,
It's World War One, so
but it's not the first Battlefield.
well,
Well, there's
the
never
first
technically a
Battlefield
Battlefield
wasn't
though.
called Battlefield 1. The
The
first
first
Battlefield was
Halo wasn't called Halo 1
Yeah,
either.
and the sixth Halo wasn't called Halo 1 either.
Yep. Exactly.
Like
I-
it's
we're
just
not-
like they're trying to give a series the rebirth because I don't think the last Battlefield did all that well. What was it called?
Hardline?
Hardline.
Yeah, I don't think that one did all
Well,
that
I
well.
don't think honestly Hardline didn't have like a good premise. Honestly, it was like a DEA thing, and
It
I don't
reminded
think
me of a
anyone's really
Rainbow Six
interested in it.
game. It was like
Hey,
Rainbow
Steven, you
Six
got to read something,
Battlefield.
don't you?
No, he doesn't.
Dollar
No,
Shave
he
Club.
Oh, yeah,
That's
you're
gonna be a Dollar Shave Club.
Podcast brought to you
Goodness.
by Dollar Shave Club.
Don't forget about movement watches, man.
Shave something, shave money.
Shave your paint.
Shave
Good.
something.
Can I get back on
Shave
topic,
something.
please?
Save money.
Can that something be my balls?
Okay,
Oh.
so are you guys not gonna buy Battlefield 1 just because?
No.
Really?
I wouldn't buy it anyways. I hate fucking first person shooters.
I like first person
Oh, well, that's
shooters, but they've
understandable.
become
That's
stale
understandable.
for me.
Well, I think
Yeah.
this will like shake things up a little bit, don't you think? I mean, it's World War One.
Yeah.
No one's ever
How is
done
it gonna
that.
shake something up? Like what feature is in it that's like not that isn't?
I mean, I
in,
understand
like,
like
another
the
Battlefield?
gameplay is going to be the same,
Trench
but
foot,
like
man.
trench foot, yeah. I understand like the core gameplay is not going to change, but like I mean, the setting is like something we've never seen ever before.
Yeah, and
mean?
it's probably one of the first game that's adding chemical warfare. Like they in one of the trailers they showed like mustard gas and stuff, and you never really see that utilized in games. They're
Yeah,
definitely
but
adding a few new features.
What extent is that gonna be? Like that's probably just gonna be like a COD airstrike. Probably it's not gonna be. I mean, I know it depends on how they do it. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of features they could add that are gonna be like super dynamic and super cool. But I think it's gonna be like
Dude,
press
Zeppelins?
E to get
Fighting
mustard gas.
Zeppelins?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Did you not see the Zeppelin? That's completely new. Like I've never seen that done in a game before. I mean, unless you count BioShock, but not in a multiplayer game.
Zeppelins are going to be fucking sick. That's for sure.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
like
feel like
Led
Zeppelins are very inefficient.
No, they are. That's
I
for
mean,
sure. But like,
Zeppelin's doing a lot of
They're
games.
fucking cool, man. Steampunk is shit.
What is that like? What's that game where you pirate like a Zeppelin that's on Steam? It's like early access.
Grand Theft
Oh.
Auto 5.
No, Guns of Icarus.
Guns of Icarus. Yeah, Guns of Icarus is like that.
yeah, but it's early access. Who gives a shit about that?
Yeah, it's not a real game.
Not a real game yet.
Shave
It will be soon.
time, shave money. Dollar Shave
Fucking,
Club.
let me be the first to apologize to Guns of Icarus, our third sponsor for this podcast. I was trying to get his name
No
in here,
one
but
sponsors this
Good
podcast. Absolutely no one
gracious.
does. Okay, please. What are you guys looking forward to?
It's
Holly?
about time to wrap up, guys.
I'm just gonna say Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord in the hopes that we get something in the fall. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Praying? You're
I'm
praying?
pretty much praying for it. I've been praying for the last 6 years.
what on a scale of 1 to 10, how likely is it? Big
To
10
get
being the most
something.
likely.
Well, the first one was the first early access game on PC, so they do early access, so it's possible.
Mhm.
Supposedly, there's gonna be something before the end of the year. That's what the developers said. The developers said that it
Hopefully.
would be released in 2014, though, too.
Yeah, so that's a little late. Yeah, so hold on. Speaking of that, speaking of 2014, I think I said this in the last podcast, but Star Citizen had their first live demo at Gamescom this past year, or it was like this past week or so. and the game was supposed to come out in 2014. So this is the
That
first time
game is
anyone's.
gonna be as disappointing as No Man's Sky.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I
I
think
f-
I
I f-
think I think any game that you hype up for that long. I mean, I don't know if there's a lot of hype behind it, but once you make a game go through development hell like that, you're basically setting yourself up to fail. It's really rare that a game is in development for that long and then comes out and does well.
Yeah, I think Final Fantasy 15 is gonna have that problem too. When it got pushed to like what? It's in November now. Got pushed to November,
Yeah.
correct?
Well,
So
I don't like that it got delayed, but I think it's reasonable. If you look at the developer's explanation, he says that there were a lot of bugs and they were not going to fix it in time. And instead of having to do a day one patch, because they know a lot of people in Japan don't really have high speed internet because they're more single player people. So they just wanted to have everything on the disc, everything that they wanted,
is
instead of
that is
having
that
a massive day one patch.
yeah? Is that what you're looking forward to the most in this fall, or
Well, if I was Japanese, it would be Persona 5.
that's probably gonna come out in January though, right? And for
February,
February.
Valentine's Day. Take your
It's
heart.
fucking it's
This
fucking
podcast is
forever.
brought to you by Atlas
I'm
Games.
gonna fucking kill
Oh
you.
my goodness.
This game is brought to you by Movement Watches.
Oh my goodness.
God, Jesus
February
Christ.
14th.
I don't think I gave my answer. Is November still fall? I can't.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
December from now
So-
to December. Now to December.
So Tito said already, Battlefield 1. I'm hyped for that. But besides that, I'm looking at a list right now, and the only one that really catches my mind, I'm gonna feel like a freaking nerd saying this, about Pokemon Sun and Moon.
I mean, no, I mean,
I
I'm gonna
am
have to
so-
dust off my 2DS for that, probably.
I'm so hyped for that game. I've played all the Pokemon since I think I had read the first one when I was really young. So man, I'm hyped for it.
Yeah, that's for
And-
sure. It's gonna
and-
be
And
crazy.
you know the thing about Pokemon, you get the same game, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Oh, for sure, for
So
sure.
I will not be disappointed by this game.
Of course not. I mean, have you ever been
Pokemon got
disappointed
really
by a
stale
Pokemon
for
game?
me.
I have not people say like they've been disappointed by a Pokemon game. Like I've heard some complaints about Ruby and Sapphire, but I love those games. I mean, I've had so much fun with them. I put hundreds and hundreds of hours into any given Pokemon game.
I've just liked the direction the starters keep getting. Like, I feel like the starters are getting less and less cool, like, over the generations.
Can we agree that the Alola forms are kind of dumb?
The Pokemon are getting less and less cool.
Yeah,
There's an ice cream Pokemon.
Yeah, they're definitely, like,
the
they're
fucking
going down.
Executor. The Executor.
quality. They're
thing.
trying to, like,
Yeah, Execute Dragon.
That does frustrate me.
Executor Dragon.
Why is it a dragon type? What? I don't get it. I don't
I
get
don't
it.
know. Don't
I
ask
like-
me.
here's my
I like the
opinion on
ice Ninetales and the ice Vulpix. That's sick.
Yeah.
I think that's really
Like,
cool.
I think that's such a cool idea if you have Pokemon that, like, in different environments have, like, different forms. Like, you have different breeds and
Chess
stuff.
form.
I think that would be cool. And
Yeah.
I think that's what they're trying to do, but I'm not sure if I just like the general, like, it's the exact opposite. And they just, like, reverse everything.
I
I don't
mean,
know, man. I'll just deal with it.
I think they're gonna talk about more Sun and Moon stuff this September or like this coming month because they're gonna announce the NX this month for sure. I'm guaranteeing that. Put that in the books. They're gonna announce like
Fucking
everything about. Dude, I'm gonna buy the NX. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna buy that shit.
I'm not.
I mean,
I
I've
just
never
checked-
bought anything from Nintendo that isn't handheld.
You've
I
never
think
bought a
I-
GameCube? Never had a
I
GameCube.
had
Oh.
Nope, I had a
Nice,
PlayStation 2, the
bye.
superior system.
No, I'm not saying PlayStation 2 was great. GameCube was awesome
I-
too, though.
I bought the Wii because of a game was like an exclusive, and it was the stupidest fucking game I ever bought.
What game was
No.
that?
It was
Super
Samurai
Smash Bros. Was like
Warriors
the main
2,
reason I
think.
had the Wii.
Oh, I remember that game.
It was the Wii exclusive, and like you had to like move the nunchucks and stuff to swing a weapon. It was so stupid.
Okay, so
Yeah.
playing it.
I was listening to another podcast. I know it's just travesty. I'm listening to other podcasts.
Was it the Rooster Teeth podcast brought to you
Was it
by
the-
Audible.com?
It was the game, kind of funny gamescast.
Good.
And Colin
Right.
Moriarty, he's known for his brash sayings. like someone I know, and he said that Brawl was the superior Super Smash Brothers, and I wanted to punch him in the face.
I've never played Super Smash
Well,
Bros.
Colin Moriarty is often very wrong about video games.
Excuse me.
I mean,
It's just
he never plays any multiplayer games. He says that himself. He's more of a single
Yeah.
player person. So don't
yeah.
gather his information about multiplayer games.
No, I understand, but like, I mean, Brawl like technically is just not good. Like, it's too floaty, one, and it's just like not a good game. I mean, the characters are cool, I guess, but
Hashtag tripping.
yeah, I think that's ridiculous. But Anonymous,
Did
do
you
you have
see their top 10 PlayStation 4 games?
it was interesting. I mean, I have a PS4, so I don't have like an opinion on it, but it was interesting.
What was their number one?
Uncharted
It
4.
was Uncharted 4, without a doubt.
Uh,
I mean, I don't even play the game, and for a fact that's true.
Yeah, that did seem like a cool game. I watched the Cheap and Rare Let's Play of that.
That listening to that top 10 PlayStation 4 podcast got me thinking, or got me noticing that there are no more exclusives.
Brought to you by Sony.
Everything is cross-platform
Well,
now.
Uncharted 4 is is like one of the.
Well, yeah, there's
exclusives.
Uncharted 4, but most games that were exclusive before are no longer exclusive.
Or they're
Well,
just
there's
not
gonna-
as big of a deal.
Like
They're gonna be a
Tomb
shit
Raider,
ton-
Tomb Raider is gonna be for both. Final Fantasy is for both now, no longer just Sony. Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts is going to stay exclusive. It has to.
No, Kingdom Hearts is already going to Xbox.
Yeah, it
Yep.
is.
Oh shit! I need to get that.
Yeah,
Kingdom Hearts was
Tito.
my shit.
Yeah, Tito.
Kingdom Hearts
We
was my
both had-
shit.
Yeah, that was the first game I completed all the way through story.
I think that's like the only Final Fantasy type game I've ever played. I
I
fucking
think
hate Final
exclusives
Fantasy.
are healthy for systems, but I just see that it's
Well, if you watched
exclusivity
E3
is
this
dying.
past year, E3 past year, there's a shit ton of exclusives coming out. Spider-Man,
Mostly
That
on
Spider-Man
Xbox,
game?
though.
oh well, yeah, the one Spider-Man game.
and that Kojima game that's going to come out in 5 years.
The one
That
with
Kojima game's
the,
never coming out.
No, it will.
the one
in
with
like 5
Norman
years.
Fetus.
Norman Fetus,
Death
yeah.
Stranding.
Yeah,
And then Gone by Bent, Studio Bent. I mean, there's some exclusives coming out that I'm sure you guys are pretty excited for over in
But
PlayStation Land.
it's weird though because they call them exclusives. Like No Man's Sky was an exclusive.
But
No
it's
Man's
also
Yeah,
Sky
but it was on
on
PC.
PC.
Well,
It's like-
actually,
the-
PS4 is going to
But
start
that-
having PC games.
Yeah, the
That's how-
definition of like an exclusive is just changing.
No,
Yep.
but that's how the Xbox was as well. I mean, when it first launched, I don't know if you remember, but it was like, oh, Titanfall exclusive on the Xbox One, and then it was on the 360 and the PC. I think it's just that
I just don't know
console
why.
It was
people just don't
on
count the
Windows,
PC.
which is also owned by Microsoft, so that makes sense.
What
Why
about-
would all I want to know is like, why would a third-party developer want to have an exclusive? Like,
They get
you're just
money,
like cutting
they-
off your whole market. You're just cutting off a whole
The
market.
the developer gets money from the system, like Sony.
Yeah, but I feel like
or
the
Xbox.
That's
long
why, yeah.
game. That's just a short game look at things, like a short.
well, I mean,
I
the way
understand
that
why
I look at it-
Titanfall-
a lot of them are like timed exclusives too now.
Yeah, but the way that I look at like games like Halo is like, come on. I mean, yeah, you could have a huge market if you went multi-platform, but I mean, just think about I mean, you're basically Microsoft's bitch, and when you're Microsoft's bitch, I mean, Microsoft is like what, one of the richest companies in the world.
343
I
Studios
would be
is
impressed with that.
Microsoft's bitch. That's a fact. That's just a fact of life.
Yeah,
3-4
they
Studio-
created
3-4
them, I mean,
Yeah,
Halo
they're-
isn't even exclusive anymore, is it? The Halo is coming to
Yeah.
PC. now.
Halo
No, it is
5's
not coming to
Forge.
PC. There's
Halo 5's
no way
Forge.
that thing is coming to PC.
I'm gonna blow your mind right now. Halo 5 Forge is coming to PC,
Yeah,
and you
Yeah,
can
but
play
that's,
Halo.
that's not the
game.
whole game.
the next Halo game would be like a timed exclusive. It will come to PC, I think.
No, probably not. They have a pretty stubborn stance. Like, they still don't want to port Halo 3. They still don't want to port Halo 4.
On the
And they don't
same-
want to port Reach.
Well, I'm
On
sure they
this-
don't want to port them. I mean, did you see like the Master Chief Collection? I'm sure they don't want to like repeat that.
Well, I'm
You
not
guys know
saying
about
port them all at the same time, but even individually, they refuse to do it. And I mean, I had the Master Chief Collection. It's funny because everyone was like complaining that was a piece of garbage, but it always worked fine for me.
After like a year.
It,
It worked
it's
fine for
No,
me
like
like a year later.
I got it the day it came out, and I don't know. I never really had a problem, but that was probably just because I didn't really. I just played the story because I just like the campaigns of the first 3 games.
You guys
No,
remember
yeah,
the game Inside, right?
yeah, that
inside.
should be coming out soon, right?
Oh, anyway, I'm
It's
looking forward to
not
Half-Life 3 this fall.
Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, Anonymous,
Yeah.
what are you looking forward to this fall?
Because I'm a console player. I'm looking forward to Skyrim because I want to waste my life on that game all over again with the
Skyrim?
mods.
Wait, what?
Is Skyrim doing anything this fall?
Yeah, they're
Skyrim's
remastering it.
releasing on
Um,
on the console. That's why I'm saying as a console buff, like because I can't afford a PC. I'm really looking forward to having Skyrim on my Xbox again, and with mods and shit because they're adding the mods to the Xbox One, which is pretty cool. And then I'm also looking forward to Dishonored 2 because Dishonored 1 was fucking awesome.
when's God of War coming out? Is the new God of War coming out? I'm
No,
actually
it's not coming out soon at all. It was just a teaser.
Next fall probably.
No. It's gonna be like 2 years.
That
2
could be
years?
that's a
Yeah.
PlayStation exclusive, isn't it?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. But going back to exclusives, like I forgot who was saying, but like developers wanting to be not exclusive to get more money. The developers of Inside did the exact same thing. They're like, we'll make it exclusive for Xbox for a month, and then we're gonna release it everywhere else just to make more money for ourselves.
I
Oh
mean, that's
yeah,
how Call
Inside's
of
like a
Duty
small
was.
indie studio, so
I don't
Yeah.
remember if you guys recall, but like Call of Duty did that system for a while with Black Ops, where they'd release all the DLC on Xbox first for like a month. I mean, Battlefield 3 did the same thing, where they released it and then it ended up just like exploding because so many people on Xbox wanted to buy it like right away. And then when it come out on PlayStation, like I don't know, it was just one of those things where people complained a lot, but I mean, it worked out for Treyarch. I mean, they still exist, right?
Yeah. Same with Bungie for Destiny. How PlayStation got stuff like a year in advance compared to Xbox.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Speaking of which, new Destiny expansion. I don't know if I should be worried or if I should get it. I played a lot of Destiny.
honestly, people talk shit about Destiny, and a lot of people do that. Honestly, the way Bungie handled Destiny was fucking genius. Like only Bungie could have done that. It's ridiculous how much they've grown and like how smart they've become is just amazing.
So back to our topic of the day, anime.
Yeah, we gotta talk anime, guys. Come on. Me and Steven joined this podcast for one reason.
So
Anime.
I assume you guys have a topic that's coming up right now, since you guys
Oh
want to move
no,
on to your
it's
topic.
just anime. Summer season is about to end. There's like 2 or 3 more
Rezo-
weeks for the summer season.
ReZero. I talked about ReZero in the last podcast, or a couple podcasts ago, I think, how wrong I was with that because like your first episode, you're like, this is some fucking weeaboo shit. This guy wants to get with the girl.
Yeah, that's what everybody thinks. It's like a generic, caught in a different world type scenario, and then everybody dies multiple times. No, that's not
And then
spoilers
just
because that
like
happens in like the second episode.
shit hits the fan, and you're like, oh my god, oh, this is just like so fucked up. No spoilers. I'm gonna try to avoid spoilers, but it's just like ReZero is so fucked up.
Yep.
My guilty pleasure probably from the summer season is probably Days. Fucking love Days.
Which day?
It's the soccer anime that's
Oh
out right
yeah, I
now.
watched that one.
Oh.
I didn't
It's-
like
It
it.
sucks.
It's
It is
it's so
so bad. It's so bad.
his
hate
voice
sports
is so
anime.
annoying. His voice
I
is
just-
so annoying.
Who watches sports anime?
I do.
Dude, Kuroko
Well,
no Basket.
A lot of people
So
watch sports
freaking
anime.
There's a rugby anime coming out in the fall. I'm so hyped for that.
Only watch sports anime if they have cute girls in it.
Of course, that's the only way.
Collection.
That's the
Oh.
only way.
only
Hybrid Heart
watch-
Magius Academy. Oh man.
I only watch sports anime if they have Space Jam in it.
I think
That's
that
what
would come
that's
so.
what Kuroko no Basket is. Freaking Kagami fucking does a fucking Space Jam dunk. Oh my god, it's so awesome.
That
Oh,
anime is
God.
way too hype. The
It
ball catches
is.
on fire and shit. It's so weird.
It's like Dragon Ball Z and basketball came together. Holy fucking shit!
And then you realize
so
they're like
good.
really short Japanese people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they can
they're really-
freaking dunk.
yeah,
No,
I was
I
realizing.
think
Well, they're also freshmen in high school too, so you got to realize that.
yeah, they're
like
about
fucking
as buff as NBA players.
yeah, like Murasaki is a 7-footer as a freshman in high school. I'm just like Jesus Christ.
It's just
And
lots of creatine, man.
yeah,
I
Well-
think Kagami is actually from America.
he's like
That's what
6'5".
he says
Yeah,
in the first.
he's like 6'5", 6'6". That's it. I mean, not that's tall, but like for basketball standards, it's like not that tall. It's ridiculous. That show is ridiculous. It's the best show ever.
I mean, that's how tall Michael Jordan was. And look at him.
No, Michael Jordan was
he had his own
6'7".
movie. No,
Michael Jordan
he
was
was
6'7".
6'6". He was
No, he was 6'7".
Do
He was
not
6'7".
do not debate me with this. I know.
I'm gonna
you.
look
Okay,
this up. I'm
back
gonna
to
be
anime.
searching-
Back
I'm
to
gonna
anime.
search it up
Back
right
to
now.
anime. So obviously ReZero is the critically acclaimed darling of this season. That's probably safe to assume.
I like 91
Oh, I got-
Days.
I got bad
91
news.
Days is
Michael
pretty
Jordan's 6'6".
Oh, fuck.
Fucking told you, man.
What
not
I'm
debate.
watching 91 Days as well, which
good.
is really good.
That's really
I think
good.
people
Yeah.
are
It
sleeping on
reminds
that.
me of. It's more like it reminds me more of like an American drama series than an anime.
People were like trying to compare it to Baccano, and I'm like, why? It's not Baccano. It's not trying to be Baccano.
Yeah,
Baccano
Baccano
had-
is very unique.
Yeah,
I
Baccano
think.
had a totally different feel to it. Like,
Yeah.
I think 91 Days is a lot more like depressing, I guess.
Yeah, and Baccano's like a little more feel good-ish. What else am I watching? 91
I've been
Days.
watching Shokugeki.
Oh yeah, I haven't started that yet. I'm gonna wait till that's done, and then I'm gonna
It's
watch all of
a
that.
cooking anime. You can't see it, but I'm putting it in quotations.
Dude, it is a cooking anime. They cook so much.
It's a joke.
Dude,
it's
no, honestly,
it's just-
Shogugeki fills that Kuroko hole in my heart. Like
it has the same feel where it's so hype, but these guys are like freaking freshmen and they're making gourmet food and all that shit.
it's a
Like
ridiculous show.
that one guy, he's been making gourmet food since he was like little or something. Like, come on, really? But
Chill.
it's just so good. It's so hype.
Yeah.
But it gets so ridiculous because
I know.
apparently the manga artist is also a hentai artist.
Oh, nice.
So
Well, yeah, you have to have the good with the bad. Let's see.
yeah,
What
literal foodgasm.
I'm watching not Psychopaths. Fuck, what's it called? It's made by the guy with One Punch Man. Fuck.
Mob Psycho.
Mob
Sorry,
Psycho. I fucking love Mob Psycho. Mob Psycho is so good.
I've never heard of that. I don't
It's
think.
so did you watch One Punch Man by any chance or no?
I've watched a little bit of it.
So did you like it or no? Not really.
It was okay. I didn't like it as attached to it as I think a lot of people have.
I
Yeah.
forgot this was pushed to.
um
Have you guys seen Seven Deadly Sins?
yes, Seven Deadly Sins. That was a while ago. That came out
First-
like 2 years ago.
First episode of the 4-episode special came out today.
Or is it like
Ooh.
is it the one is it like they're going past the season, I guess, or
Yeah,
What are they
it's
doing?
after. I think
So
this
they're
is like a
going-
prologue to the second season.
yeah, so they're going to because I know what
It's-
kind of happens in the manga. They go to
The first episode came out today, and it's already ranked the 16th anime in my anime list.
Really?
16.
Well,
16th.
Mal is ridiculous. I don't trust Mal that much.
It has an 8.78.
Jesus,
That's
that's
pretty
ridiculous.
high.
No, it is for sure. But Mal is so quick to like say something is the best like instantly.
Oh shit! Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood reclaimed top spot over Gintama.
Oh, that's bullshit. Gintama is so much better.
No.
than
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is the
Brotherhood
best
is-
anime.
Brotherhood
I-
is
Don't make Steven shoot up a school, man.
Fucking-
Don't trigger him.
Oh,
Don't trigger me. Full Metal Alchemist is the best anime ever created.
Okay, Full Metal Alchemist is an amazing anime. I loved it. I watched it. Gintama is like just completely different from any anime I've ever watched. It's the only anime that I've ever watched like start to finish, and I started late. Like I had to watch like a good 200 episodes.
Wait, so since you guys are anime fans, I need to ask you, what is it about? I don't know if it's just the weebs or if it's all anime fans, like people who watch anime, whenever like you try to talk to them about Attack on Titan, they just give you that look. Like, are you like what? Like they just give you that look. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like they're disappointed in you. That of all anime, you bring up Attack on
It's
Titan.
because it's like No Man's Sky got overhyped. So if you like that, you're
Yeah, I couldn't get into Attack on Titan. Like
yeah,
I
it
started,
got overhyped basically.
I actually in my days of like reading manga and stuff, I used to go to like Manga Fox, and I actually like one of the first series I ever picked up was like Attack on Titan. Like I was there when it came out the first time, and I read it like, and I was like, this is pretty cool. But I was surprised how big it got because it's not like it's not as interesting as I think people
No,
see
it's
it. I mean,
definitely not. It's actually very boring.
it really is.
Well, it doesn't help that the manga comes out like every 2 months or whatever.
At least it doesn't come out every like 3 years. Hunter x Hunter.
Oh
Okay,
shit!
well,
Hunter
Hunter
x
x
Hunter.
Hunter.
Take your time.
That's like okay. Well, first of all, the drawer of that manga is kind of like he's in a bad place right now. You know, he's kind of sick, but
He's depressed.
he is kind of depressed. That's very true as well. Probably the fact he keeps on like doing weird stuff. You know, I think the Chimera Ant arc would depress anybody, especially the guy who created that.
Yep.
But it's such a good manga. It really is. It's such a good anime. Like the character diversity, the characters themselves, it probably has the best original characters of any manga or anime,
I
in my
agree.
opinion. Like Hisoka alone would carry that.
Like, which other anime is or manga is willing to put a pedophile into their as one of like the main supporting characters?
Hisoka.
Yeah.
Only Hunter x
Dragon Ball
Hunter.
Z.
And like the like main characters are like 10-year-old boys, so it becomes
Yeah, there's
extra
like a
creepy.
scene where he literally checks out like a 13, 14-year-old, two 14-year-old kids' asses.
I don't know, man. Japan is like way too.
What's
It's
that
such-
scene in Hunter x Hunter when he fucking like he realizes like Gon has like humongous potential and he pretty much like comes in his pants.
Oh,
the swing.
he literally is like, I'm getting turned on,
The
sticks
fucking
his dick
swing.
out and goes swing and starts glow. His dick starts glowing.
Dude, so amazing, so amazing.
Dude,
There's an
Hunter x
anime
Hunter is
called-
so. Hunter x Hunter
What?
is basically like is like it's really good and has its own story and like follows its own story, but it has like some meta things going on that it kind of makes fun of, which is also
Yeah, it really
awesome too.
does.
I don't know.
It
I'm a big fan of like meta things. Like I enjoy like watching One Punch Man, which was like makes fun of a lot of anime as well. And so you know, sometimes and Kuroko I feel like has some sense of meta-ness into it as well. Because like of how ridiculous it is.
If you like meta, how do you feel about Lucky Star?
I haven't watched it. I heard it's
Oh, man.
it kind of
It
breaks
makes-
it,
It
Breaks a
breaks
lot
the
of
fourth
rules.
wall a lot.
and Gintama does too. I mean, I wish I could get into Gintama, but like I don't know. Those days of getting into 1,000 episode animes are done for me. But yeah, this Gintama I heard is really like meta in some certain accent. Like I heard like in a title, like during the OP, they like kind of like screw up the OP and like and just go from there. And I was like, that's fucking awesome. Why have I never seen that ever? But yeah, there's a. So I think we're done with this topic.
Guys, here I gotta read something. This podcast is brought to you by Pizza Hut.
Mark, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you, Mark.
Listen,
Mark, since you want to talk so bad, why don't you fucking bring up your topic?
what was my topic again?
Oh my god.
I'm kidding. I'm Josh. I'm just joshing you, bro. You just got joshed. How do you feel? Nah, man. Let's see. I had one of two topics. The first one is just me complaining about school starting up again. I think most of us,
School.
dude, shut up. I'm pretty sure most of the people in Discord, excluding all the old people, Koskov, you know who you are.
Ariel.
Are going back to school, either high school or college. Unless there's a middle schooler in here, then why the fuck are you here?
Where's
I'm
Liz?
12.
Where's Liz?
I am fucking
Oh
12.
god, you don't
want to take
don't
it up
do
with
that.
me?
What is it?
I'm 12. You said you want to take it up with me? I'm the biggest
Uh,
12-year-old you ever meet.
Dude, I'm the biggest.
Can you say you're
12-year-old
graduating this year?
Yeah, graduating middle school.
Exactly.
God damn it! I need to
Not bad.
Mark,
fucking.
are you scared of high school?
I'm about. What was that?
Are you scared of high school?
I'm in college.
He's fucking an engineer.
I'm in
He's
my
going to-
third year.
Engineering sucks.
We're in our fucking
Can you
same
not-
years. We're in the same years. of
Can you
college,
not?
Mark.
Can you not tell by how broken my spirit is?
Engineering
I can
sucks.
tell-
Mark,
and
I
your
tell
dry
you,
sense of humor.
I don't know,
Switching majors from engineering is the best decision I ever made.
Steve, what's your current major?
I'm in.
Business.
See, I was
See-
about to do that, but my
see, Mark
mom
has
was like,
parents
"No,
that he
don't
needs
do
to-
that."
My parents were like, do whatever makes you happy. So I guess my parents are better than your parents.
Oh jeez.
You know,
See, Mark doesn't want to disappoint his parents, huh, Steven? So
any more than I already have.
Mark,
Same.
I might be one of the only people here who knows your pain because I'm also third year in a STEM field. Because I'm
Hey,
a computer
man.
do what makes
scientist.
you happy, man. Do what
I'm
makes
in
you
my
happy.
fourth
So,
year, and I had 3 years of engineering before I switched.
Yeah, I'm in too deep now. I'm not. I'm not.
You're
gonna
in
switch.
Do
too
you have like
deep.
the? Do you like
I'm-
an associates?
No. Yeah.
Mark, so how much left of a soul do you have from your?
None.
engineering?
Ask his news.
Can I have negative soul? Then
No,
that-
you can't.
Yeah.
You have to
I
have
have
some
some-
left.
I have
at least
some of his soul. I took
At-
some of it.
Oh, I have at least. Let me think about it. I have to look deep down into the reservoirs in which my soul used to lay to see how much I have left.
No,
God
you
damn
have
it.
a soul. I mean, you can't have a soul and not love Holly. So like you
I
have
don't
some
love
soul.
anyone.
Mark, it's Holly though. It's going. It's happening.
This is a one-sided relationship. I don't know what you're talking about. Actually, I don't think it does. I don't think it has a side. I think the only person that wants this to happen is you fucks.
Well, yeah. Isn't that the whole point of a OTP?
Yeah,
the
that's-
only people that want it is the fandom.
God damn,
Wait, we're
dude.
fans of Mark? I think that's overstating it.
Yeah, I agree there, Al the pal. I agree.
More
I don't
like.
think I have.
I'll cheer, Mark. I'm a fan of you. I'll lay that on the ground. Huge fan.
Can I be internet famous yet so I can get cash money?
You can get
the
that
internet bitches,
sponsorship.
too. Don't forget about that part.
Oh yeah, can we have a sponsorship? Can we have this podcast sponsored by somebody? I wonder who it will be.
It's sponsored by
this-
me.
This podcast is brought to you by Adam and Eve.
God damn it. Fucking damn it.
I know what that is. I'm so sad that I know what that is.
Oh my god.
Oh god. But yeah, I've been in school. I don't have anything to complain about yet. All my professors have been great. They have all been like really funny and shit. Like my EE professor, my circus professor, he literally yelled the word "tardy" in the middle of his sentence, and
Tardy.
No, he was talking about like his late sketch or his policy on attendance. So he's like, "Yeah, I will I'll have an attendance sheet out if you're tardy." And I was like, "Holy fucking shit!" I was
What's
awake.
wrong with this guy?
He's mentally handicapped. Don't be
No.
racist.
No. Okay, he's just very eccentric. He's like an old dude, like at least 60 something, and he's just very eccentric. And he calls himself like a 4,000-year-old dinosaur. So all of class, I was just like thinking of him like breathing fire on us for some reason. Yeah.
Before you go on, let me read this real quick.
Oh my god,
Podcast
stop.
brought to you by Crunchyroll.com, your one-stop shop for anime.
Oh
Free
my
for all.
goodness.
Use our bonus code.
Ruby is on there.
invite.
This podcast is brought to you by
something
Steven.
something 91
I'm gonna have
days.
to. I'm gonna
Yeah.
end this fucking early.
Please use our promo code
No, it's fine.
CommunityBite10 to get 10% savings.
Crunchyroll.com/ anime sucks.
Oh, shit.
Anime was a mistake.
Weeaboo
Oh
trash.
my god. Are we gonna stay on topic for 1 second?
Okay. Okay.
No,
I'm
so
broken.
I
It's
have
fine.
something.
Why are you trying
I
to
have-
keep a topic on a podcast? That's contrary to what a podcast is.
Guys,
Oh my
guys.
I have something to
Anime.
continue with Mark. What Mark was saying. I have the same like every single like STEM professor I think tries to be funny or like makes some effort. At least not the ones that are like super old, just giving up. And they're either hilarious or like the absolute worst jokes you can ever see. Like I had a professor for like a high level programming class, like computer organization or something like that, and he would do PowerPoint, which alone shows he didn't know much about computers. But and he would just have memes on every slide, and they were the shittiest memes. Like one lesson was like, let's learn to surf the web, and he like hit the PowerPoint thing, and it was a picture of Spider-Man, and he would just break up in the middle of class just laughing, and he would do it for like 5 or 6 minutes. And it was the worst thing ever.
Can I tell my school story? How my first day of class went?
Go ahead.
All right, so I've always all of high school I've always had AP classes filled up to the brim. This was the first year that I decided to take a regular class because I have like I love psychology and our class doesn't offer AP Psych, so I just took regular. And I was hoping that it'd be like fun. First of all, the teacher has no idea what he's doing, but that's a completely different subject. First day, we had to like write stuff about us on cards. And there was this one kid who's like hardcore weeb. Like he's such a hardcore weeb that he makes Steven look like he doesn't like anime at all. And let me just put it to you this way: some like they gave you someone else's card and you had to take it up to them and guess who it was, and then you had to read their card with their name in front of the class. And I still remember, um, this girl behind me, she gets the card and she reads it and she like looks at us in horror and she's like, "Look at this," and I read it and it literally says, "I love cross dressing, I love furries, and I draw hentai."
Lord. Good Lord.
and she had to read it out loud. And then not only that, but the kid then went on to say that the girl who had his card was his best friend in the class. And she was like, she was so ashamed of that, she dropped the class.
So, for real though,
Wait.
does anyone want a YIF?
I'll yiff
A
with you.
yiff. What the fuck's a
I'll yiff with
yiff?
you. I'll yiff with you.
You don't know what yiffing is? Look it
No.
up.
What the hell is that?
Look it
It's
up.
like it's when you dress up as animals and have sex with each other.
Alright, how do I spell it?
YIFF.
Okay, so that's one thing I forgot to mention as well. That kid draws hentai. And
Is
I
it
guess-
at least good hentai? Because if it's bad, then he might as well just stop.
it's good, but he knows how to draw. I'm not into hentai, so I don't know. I just know he's good at
Understandable,
drawing.
understandable. It's totally
But-
normal.
But it gets weird because like he's straight up drawing like animals having sex and stuff, and I'm
Good
just like, dude,
Lord.
I'm like, God,
Good
you gotta
Lord.
calm down. And sometimes like one of the things that he does is he'll try to like draw people he knows. Like the girl who sits in back of us the same day when we had to look at the cards.
Oh
She was like
no.
freaking out because he later on at the end of the day gave her a picture.
Oh,
And it was
no.
of her having sex with like an unfazed dude. She was like
Oh.
freaking
That
out.
sounds like sexual harassment to me.
Yeah, that sounds like you get in a lot of
that's-
trouble for that.
That sounds like you can get in a lot of trouble for doing that.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I honestly don't know why she didn't like tell on him because like everyone was like, "Dude, you probably should. That's not good." And then she was like, "I feel bad for the guy." And we were like, "What are you gonna do with the picture?" She was like, "I'm gonna burn it."
I'm
Yeah.
gonna frame it.
That's what I would do too. Jesus. Alright, I found the definition of yiff. Yiff is a part of a range of onomatopoeic words that
Spell it out.
form
Get it by a vowel?
that form a pseudo language used by the furry role playing community. Yiff, yip, yerf, yaff, yarf, growth,
Good Lord.
Gralf in order from from most positive connotations to most negative connotations. Yif meant yes or an exuberant hello. Just in case you were wondering.
Exuberant.
I'm gonna greet Mark like that from now on. Yif, yif.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
If you see me at RTX 2017 and you say that to me, I will pull out my gun and shoot you in the head. And I will...
Wait, you have a gun? I don't think that's something you should say on a podcast, dude. Now we have
Dude,
evidence.
I'm from Texas. I was born with a gun.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
They gave me my Glock when I was
Oh, because you have a Glock. I'm sure you do.
Did you guys ever hear that story about like the
I want you to yiff me.
Oh, shut
Oh
up.
my god, I found the subreddit.
No.
Oh no. Oh
No.
no.
You should post that in the link dump. Anyway, guys,
Absolutely not.
Steven's got to read this.
No, stop. Why are you guys doing this?
We should really,
I know what yiffing is.
we should really name this podcast. This podcast is brought to you by Yiff.
Oh
You've
god,
cast-
no.
Welcome
We're
to
gonna
the
bring
You've
This broadcast is brought to you by FurryCon.
Oh god.
FurryCon 2016.
the You've
Dude, you're
cast.
getting like so much unwanted attention.
You're gonna get all the furry views. Think about
Dude,
it. Tito. You're
perfect.
gonna be internet-
Perfect. That's my crowd.
you're gonna
I
be
want
internet
them.
famous. You're gonna be internet famous.
YIFFCAST. Welcome to the YIFFCAST, guys. Brought to you by
People
r
are
slash
People are gonna
YIFF.
start
Yes,
drawing like pictures of you having sex with animals. Isn't that what you want, Teet?
Dude,
Can we have a-
as long as I don't see him, I'm perfectly okay with it.
Can we have a panel on on RTX?
Oh, actually,
Oh yeah,
I
we
wanna...
should request that.
No,
We'll
absolutely
have our
not.
own podcast on RTX.
No, nope. Mm-mm.
Yeah, the Yiffcast at RTX.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
Wait, hold
I
on.
wanna-
Steven, what are we brought to you by today? I forgot.
Oh my
FurryCon.
God.
Oh,
FurryCon.
2016.
I wanna give a shout out to someone real fast.
Oh, thanks,
let's
Tito.
see. Not
Thank
you,
you.
Mark.
Oh man.
Can you do shoutouts from the Shadow Realm?
Yes, I can.
Are you even allowed to?
Yeah, you're not even allowed to
Well.
speak. What's happening?
Yeah, I should be
wanna-
leading this podcast.
Yeah,
I'm
I
the
want to
king
give a
of
shout out
games.
to the Computer Nerd at Computer Nerd 777. He did our first fan art of us. Well, not of us, but of the Community Byte podcast. It was a picture of the Community Byte logo or the Community Byte name in Stranger Things form. So that was really cool of him to do that.
Can we
so
get
he's
a next? Can the next fan art be Tito in a fursuit yiffing?
Oh my god.
Can we
Send
get
that-
Mark
send that
to-
Funhouse
send-
as
I
one
will-
of our
Send
people?
that at Caleb@achievementhunter.com.
Send it to let's see if I can go back to into my PMs and find Mark's personal email.
Oh, I could just display it again if I lose a bet.
Mark
That's what
at
you should have done when you lost the duel.
teamgames.com.
Oh man, what did I send you that just like made you cry?
Oh, I don't know. It was like fucking disgusting though.
It was like anal warts or something. It was
I think it
terrible.
was
Uh,
anal
dude.
warts.
You know what I did in class? Because there's this kid who pisses me off. I showed him an anal prolapse, and then he started crying.
Fucking got him.
Oh
You're,
my god.
why would you do that? That's so terrible.
Cause he was being a massive asshole. Now I was like, you want to see what you look like right now? And then I showed him an anal
A
prolapse.
prolapsed anus, man.
God damn.
That's
Better
dude,
than a
that's-
prolapsed
That's
vagina.
savage.
Why would you
That's
send me
savage
that? Oh,
right
God.
there. That's really savage.
Tito, when did
Uh,
you send me that?
What?
A
Prolapse
prolapse
vein.
anus.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
No, it wasn't. It was an anal warts.
No,
or
why
something.
didn't you? Why didn't
People
you
like
send
birds.
me
Yeah,
that?
because I wanted to spare you, Mark.
It's fine.
So-
Well, like,
I,
no,
I
just some
fully
context.
expected. I fully expected it to happen.
I sent you beefcakes for the first 3 days just to soften you up, and then I sent you a fucking anal
Yeah,
wart. and
you
were
sent
like,
me fucking Channing fucking Tatum, and I'm like, oh, this will be fun.
I sent you just So for context, me and Mark had a bet a long time ago. It was like I think it was the Argentina USA game, if I remember correctly.
It
And you
was
said the
during
US
Copa America.
And you said, "Oh, US is gonna win for sure,
Yeah,
100%."
'cause I'm
Oh, wow.
delusional. Fucking
Stupid
USA
fucking
all
bet.
the way.
Yeah, so Argentina won with no surprise. I'm from Argentina, so just in case you guys were
Oh,
wondering.
okay. So, are you happy that they lost in the finals?
No,
I am.
absolutely not. The way they lost in the finals is just like soul crushing.
Because they suck.
No, they don't. Though. That's the
We're
thing.
gonna have a
If
whole.
you don't win
hour
it all,
of
you
this.
suck.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Yep. Ricky
Why do you
Bobby.
think Messi quit? Because he knows Argentina
Oh,
sucks.
actually, Messi didn't quit. He did quit, but like he's coming back for the
Who won the
preliminaries.
for soccer?
He's coming back for the qualifiers for the World Cup, and he's gonna see from there on how he's feeling, and to see if he wants to be part of the World Cup. He doesn't. He's questionable for the World Cup, the next World Cup. So, who knows?
You guys are
But yeah.
so fucked. He's gone, even though you guys never really actually win the World Cup anyway.
Argentina
What?
has won the World Cup before, though.
Yeah, they've won like twice with Maradona.
Germany-
Okay, sports, and let's talk about sports.
All I
anime.
know is USA all the way.
Hey,
I'll be
I'm a big
delusional.
supporter of the USA. It's just like I'm realistic about the soccer chances, and
Listen,
as long as they
I'm
don't.
delusional. I'm delusional to the end.
Women's soccer is fucking hype though.
It is.
Oh
Well,
man, U.S. women's got upset so hard during the Olympics.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but
Which
Sweden.
you-
I like how
Yeah.
Hope
Sweden
Solo
when
like
that
straight up
happened.
got banned. She got banned. Hope Solo got banned because she basically said that the Swedish were a bunch of like cheating bitches.
Did
And
she?
then
Yeah,
she's like,
I was in Sweden when that happened. Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot
she
to talk
said
about
that.
that.
and then they were like, "Oh yeah, you're banned from playing international soccer." But you know,
For a
Ryan
while. I
Lochte
mean,
is
she's not-
cool.
She just said they're a bunch of cowards.
No, I know, but like I translated that to, "Hey, they're a bunch of stupid bitches," because it's close enough, right?
I guess.
I mean, that's really what they want to say.
Yeah, I mean, for her to say that they're cowards, I mean, there had to be a negative connotation if they're gonna like ban her for a while.
Yeah. Well, and the Lochte mess that's going on too.
Oh, he's gonna go to jail. There's no fucking way that dude isn't gonna go to jail, and then he's
No,
gonna
he's
go to
not gonna
Brazilian
go to
jail,
jail.
and they're gonna
He's
kill
There's
not.
him.
no way he's going
He's-
to jail.
Yeah, there's
Not
no.
going to jail. What the
maybe
fuck?
if he stayed in Brazil, but I mean,
Because
he
they
lost his.
came
No,
out
country.
the Brazil police already indicted him.
But the
Yeah, but
police
he's in
also came out
America.
with, like, we also lied, so
He fled this. He fled the country though. I mean, we're not gonna fucking extradite Ryan Lochte to Brazil.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean Brazil's not that trustworthy either. So I mean, it's all a mess. I mean, everything's a mess. But it's the whole Olympics was a mess. I mean, we talked about this before as well, in our review of the Olympics as a whole. It was a shit show. There's no way around it. It was
awful.
Listen.
I give it a 3 out of 10.
Listen,
Yeah,
Uh,
giving a third world country the Olympics, that's a genius idea.
not even
Also,
a
it's
5
not
out of
even-
7.
it's also not even summer in Brazil. It's in the southern hemisphere. It's winter.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Well, no, in South
China
America,
has
it's
the
weird.
Winter Olympics next, and they don't even have snow. So
In
Hong
the
Kong.
southern
Yeah, so-
hemisphere, the seasons are weird kind of there. It's they kind of have like rainy seasons and dry seasons, and the winter is the dry season.
Listen,
so to
I
speak.
know
They
because
have monsoons.
my parents are from the Philippines and they know all about that. So
Yeah.
they keep on telling me about that. But still, have it in the north if you're gonna. Have
The-
it.
No.
yeah, my
Discord-
neighbors are Filipino.
And I've said multiple times, just get an island that's big enough to like support all this stuff, and like let the IOC buy it or something like that, and just have the Olympics on that one island and make
The
it like,
IOC
center-
is as corrupt as FIFA.
FIFA. Yeah, I know, I understand that, but like, I feel like just having it in the center,
Just have it in Greece. We'll just keep it in Greece.
Yeah, they need something about now.
Yeah, but the problem is
they-
like they don't have. I mean, do they have the infrastructure to like hold it up and all that stuff?
Yeah,
They could.
they held it in like the 90s, I think.
Yeah,
No, I think
they,
it's
in the
2004.
in 2000 in
They
2000.
could
2000.
retrofit stuff probably. The issue is the Olympics is almost always like if you're not a big enough country to really like hold it and you get it, it's almost always a negative. Like you don't end up making anything in the end.
But see,
It
the
always
thing
ends
is,
up making
Brazil is
money.
big enough to hold it, so to speak. Like,
But their infrastructure does. They don't have enough infrastructure, I don't think, to really hold it. Well, I don't know.
No, they do not.
There's a reason they're a third world country, dude.
yeah.
They're second world country.
They're second
Yeah.
world, yeah.
Yeah, I would call them third.
it's a shit show. I mean, was it safe to say? I mean,
I
we can
mean,
all agree.
they
It's safe to say
were-
it was a shit show.
I'd say
They
they're,
were a
like,
second world
1.5.
going into the Olympics, but now they're a third world again because of their rate of poverty.
Yep.
Listen,
Yeah.
all that counts is USA basketball for gold. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, I
It's true.
mean, they should always win gold. There
Yeah,
should never be a time where they don't win gold.
if they don't
Yeah.
win gold, everyone on our team should just kill themselves. I think that's a rule.
Well, let's not go too far.
In what other country do they even like celebrate like basketball? I know in Japan they have a big basketball culture, but is there any other like country where there's a
Russia.
huge
I mean,
basketball
Russia used
culture?
to. Russia used to beat us all the time.
Spain
Actually,
has a really big basketball.
but that's more recent.
Um,
That's not like
China,
culturally.
Yeah, China really loves
China-
that basketball.
They suck at
China,
it though.
yeah,
They fucking blow.
love.
Whenever
Yeah, we shit on every team this year.
whenever Yao Ming first came into the NBA, they really got after it. They loved it. Now there's a lot of Chinese
France is a pretty
Houston
good.
Rockets fans.
France has a pretty good basketball culture too, which is pretty interesting. Africa
They don't have
as
Space
well.
Jam.
They don't
though.
have Space Jam. Africa has a pretty good basketball culture as well. A lot of people from Africa play. Eastern European countries are really big into basketball as well. So, like Serbia.
Did you guys see that?
Oh yeah, Serbia, Russia.
Mhm.
Did you guys see that Kenyan guy run the fucking 26-mile marathon in like 4 minutes a mile? It was like 4.5 minutes a mile on average.
Yeah, all they
and I
had
was
to
like,
do was leave food at the end of the finish line.
Jesus
No.
fucking Christ.
The joke that me and my friends are making was that if he wins, he gets to eat the gold medal at the end.
Alright, I'm definitely cutting that. Jesus fucking Christ.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
God.
It wasn't
damn it.
particularly racist. I mean, they do have like a hunger problem over there.
Yeah,
so I mean, I'm
Africa
sure
Yeah,
is
but just
starving.
chill. Chill the fuck out.
Listen. At least he didn't say fried chicken or anything like
Oh
that.
my,
Oh my
God,
God.
Mark.
Mark is bad.
Listen,
Mark,
I'm brown. I'm allowed to say this.
No,
I'm
you're
not-
the minority part. You're supposed to stop us from saying these kind
No,
of things.
no, it's fine. I declare it not racist.
Oh, Mark, God damn it. God damn it. Mark, you're no help at all. I hope you know that.
I do. It's pretty fun
T-
to be not to you.
Anything, anyone else want to bring up anything? Or, nope.
Let's
just
talk about
wanna-
Sombra.
Oh, yeah, Sombra. Forgot about
All
Sombra.
right, guys, I guess it's time to wrap up.
It's-
Remember, if we're running low on podcast songs. Do you have any podcast songs? Please send them to
Jesus fucking Christ. Let me say this.
podcast at
Let's talk about...
roosterteeth.com.
Hey, wait. I got a podcast song for you.
No, we're not done.
Oh yes, High School Musical.
We're not even done yet. We're not even done yet.
Sure, we are.
I want to talk about Sombra for a little bit. Jeez, can I talk about
What?
Sombra for a second?
So, what?
Sombra
What is
from
that?
Overwatch. You didn't hear about this over the weekend?
I'm too poor
Bruh.
for Overwatch.
I don't own Overwatch.
Oh man, I think it's just gonna be me and Anonymous talk about it then.
I own Overwatch, but I haven't really been following the Sombra thing. I know it's like some elaborate scheme that was.
Yeah, it's an ARG thing that's going on, and I mean, I'm sure do you know what's going on, Anon, or?
Yeah, I kind of have an idea. Like they're just posting like various hints for people to try to unlock. Like you said, it's ARGs and stuff. They
So
also
they're
have like
kinda-
videos with like code, and then you can like they've been having people like, solving the code and then finding phrases and shit.
So they've been hinting at like a hacker type character, so that should be interesting, and apparently has relations to wow,
Reaper?
Yeah, to Reaper. So it's very interesting. I mean, I like what they're doing, trying to get sleuths, the internet sleuths out to do this stuff, but people are going a little overboard for sure, because no matter how hard people try like working at this stuff and like figuring out ARGs and all that stuff, they're not gonna like all of a sudden be like, oh, you figured it out, we're gonna 2 months ahead of time we're gonna throw the character out into the Overwatch game. We're like, that's not gonna happen.
I mean, the most recent one that I saw was like they left a code. I think it was like 6 point something something. I don't remember what the decimal points were, but I guess if you added all the numbers up, it added up to 23, and everyone was all like flipping out that they thought they were gonna release like Sombra in a new game mode or whatever on the 23rd of October or August. Why the fuck am I in October already? Of August, and then it never happened, and now everyone's all sad.
Yeah, didn't they have like a countdown or something like that?
Yeah, and then it just stopped. It stopped like at 6.0569 or something like that.
It's all a mess, dude. Everyone's like, "Oh, what's going on?" It's who
I
cares,
think
dude?
I think I think everyone's just putting. It's kind of like everything else on the internet or even in real life, where it's like people put too much emphasis on something that really doesn't mean anything. I mean, it obviously means something, or else Blizzard wouldn't put it there. But I think people try to look deeper than it really goes.
All right, Tuned Out.
Yeah,
Are
I
we
guess.
still talking about Overwatch?
Yes, we are.
Uh,
All right,
I mean, hentai.
hentai. We're talking about hentai and yiffs. Yiff.
This podcast is brought to you by Yiffing.
We like to welcome the r/yiff community to the RT community Discord. All right, I think that's where we're gonna end.
All right, bet on it.
Oh, I fucking hate you. I hate all of you so much. Thank you guys, though, seriously, for joining me at last second.
Yeah.
Yeah, this podcast is brought to you by Movement Watches.
Bet on it.
Bye.